dispute, quarrel, squabble, disagreement, clash. Take a moment to consider how these words make you feel. Do they create a tension inside of you? How about these words? Settlement, decision, aim, solution, intention, firmness of purpose. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, it is a tendency of human beings to seek out harmony in their interactions with others. However, conflict often touches our lives, our workplaces, families, relationships, and communities. Conflict, when handled properly, it can lead to positive change. It can increase productivity. It can bond. It can innovate. But when it's handled poorly, it results in distrust, low morale, and failure. This evening, I'm going to give you some tools to help you resolve conflict. With resolution comes understanding. So we will define what conflict means. We will outline its types. We will share methods for resolution, learn how to facilitate collaboration, and review brainstorming methods. So first, conflict is what you get when two or more people have differences, real or perceived, that are not resolved. Very straightforward. There is the source of conflict. Resolution, on the other hand, is identifying and addressing the conflict in a mature and respectful way. Types of conflict. Misunderstanding. That one can be easily resolved by giving everyone the facts. And number 3, issues. Every person you meet is going to have opinions, objectives, preferences, or expectations that differ. What I'm going to spend a little bit of time on today is contentious personalities, because I think it's important to identify the people that you might butt heads with while you're working in a team. And also styles of leadership, because they can be a real cause of conflict if you don't understand what type of leadership you are and the conflict between the contentious personalities that could be in your team. So firstly, a know-it-all. This is a person who consistently presents their input as correct. They've been professionally trained. They've been schooled. They know everything, but that might not be the case. They reject opinions and suggestions, and they take the commentary from other people as incorrect, nonsensical, and as disruptive. Argumentative people do exactly what you think they would do. They're given to argument. They show a tendency to disagree, or they argue with people in an angry way. People pleasers. People pleasers yearn for outside validation. Their sense of security and self-confidence is based on getting the approval of others. The narcissist. A person who has excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. Self-loather refers to a person who has almost an extreme dislike or a hatred of oneself, or being angry or prejudiced against themselves. As for the type of leaderships, authoritarian. This is when the leader dictates the policies. They make up the procedure. They decide what is going to be achieved. And they are not asking the team for any sort of feedback. What they say goes. Democratic. This is a precipitative leadership. It's a style in which everyone is a part of the decision-making process. Ideas are freely exchanged and discussion is encouraged. A charismatic leader inspires and motivates. They want their team to perform at high levels, and they are committed to the organization or the cause. A passive leader takes no action, or really avoids it until a mistake or problem can no longer be ignored. The methods for resolving conflict are ignore it. This temporarily could work, but in the long term it is ineffective. And it causes conflict to fester. Smooth it over. This could also work in a short term. It could preserve the harmony and goodwill of the group. But a long-term plan, it might not be a successful choice. Force. This should be used only in emergency situations, because it forces there to be winners and losers, and that causes resentment amongst the team. Compromise. The downside to that is that someone or both parties are going to lose something, and then they might not support the outcome. But collaboration recognizes everyone in that team, their talents, their achievements, their needs. It's the ability to arrive at a win-win situation. It results in a commitment to the solution. And it takes out distrust and resentment. So how do we facilitate collaboration? First, we need to find the root of the issue, and we need to focus on the solutions. And we need to allow everybody in the team to speak, because open communication, well, who can speak more about it? It's effective. It works. It helps. However, avoid emotion. At all costs, avoid emotion escalating. But keep the situation respectful, empathetic, and caring. Stay away from blame and accusations. Encourage all parties to listen. Let each team person speak whatever it is they have to, and have everyone else pay attention. Identify where there is disagreement. But keep that to the facts and what's happening in the present situation. Don't allow prior disagreements to be pulled up into the present situation. Identify areas of agreement. What are the common goals of the group? What are the group's interests? What are the group's values? And search for solutions and list them if possible. And it's very important to reach a consensus. Now, there's a method, happens to be called the brainstorming method, which helps this process. help you lead your team through resolving conflict. So, the steps are to write down all ideas as they're generated. Then go through each idea and evaluate the positive and negative aspects of each. And then the list starts getting narrowed down to what's left with the best ideas of the group. And often, the resolution will be there. With differing knowledge, skill sets, communication styles, perspectives, conflict will occur. By turning conflict into opportunity, focusing on the issues, and searching for solutions, you can develop a win-win system. It can be put in place where everyone is heard, trust is maintained, and goals are met. The ability to resolve can and will make you a more powerful leader. Thank you.